50 years in the world of men, compared to heaven's breadth, are but a fleeting dream. The Sengoku period, as we recognize it today, is shaped not only by historical records and chronicles, but also by centuries of reinterpretation. Edo period storytelling, kabuki theater, war tales, illustrated scrolls, and later novels, manga, games, and films transformed historical figures into something larger than life. Heroes and villains, legendary weapons, epic duels, and tragic romances became part of a shared cultural imagination. This mod seeks to restore those romanticized, exaggerated, and occasionally fantastical elements that were intentionally removed or toned down in the base mod. It is not intended to replace historical accuracy, but to exist alongside it as an alternative experience, one where the Sengoku era feels even more legendary. Hello and welcome to Shokuho, and this is the submod, Dreams of Legends. And if you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description to both the original mod and the expansion submod, which adds a fantastical element to the game. I'm very excited about this because this is actually one of my favorite total conversion mods. It is a little bit more, shall we say, realistic, but despite that, Dreams of Legends, which is the submod, they are making things a little bit more mythological, a little bit more unrealistic, but they're still keeping it grounded in the historical fact, despite the fact that they are kind of, diverging from that a little bit. So yeah, I would highly recommend checking out the page for the download of the mod, just so you can actually see what I'm talking about instead of me just rattling off a bunch of details about it. It's much more recommended to take a look at it. Anyway, there are a load of different cultures, as we know, massive amounts of different penalties, advantages, and so on and so forth as a result. We previously, in the first series of Shokuho, we played as the Saikai and actually did a fantastic job. I felt like we really had a great time with them. It was very, very fun, actually, to use a bunch of guns and stuff like that. That was really, really enjoyable. For this, we're actually going to be playing as the Kinai. I think they are going to be really, really enjoyable as well, but mostly because their bonuses are definitely something I'm on board with. I would have preferred to play with the Tosan or the Tokai, but their penalties are pretty harsh. So I'm just going to be going for something that's a little bit less troublesome. And we'll do this. Now, you can get mythic and kind of like legendary weapons and armor in this. And it's very much, as I say, a little bit more fantastical. And there we go. We're going to be just doing something like this. There we go. And there he is. All right, fantastic. So I am very much interested in this, mostly because we have 150 new helmets, which 102 of those are uniquely special. And 52 are assigned to heroes, 5 to unique wanderers, and most are heavily inspired by the I'm not entirely sure how to say this. Is it Neo? I don't know. I'm gonna say Neo series, I guess, because it is Japanese, so they would say Neo, right? I don't know. Well, whatever the case, I just wanted to let you know that. Yes, we'll do riding and two-handed. I want to do actually want to do polearm, riding and medicine. Yeah, we'll do riding and medicine. Thanks. And then we'll do, let's have a look, one-handed and two-handed, smithing and two-handed. No, I don't really want to do that. Medicine and steward. No, not that big a fan. Do we want to do medicine steward, actually? I am. You know what? I am actually going to be doing medicine, so shall we do that? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do medicine and steward, and then we are going to be doing riding and polearms. Yep, riding and polearms. Thanks very much. We'll do this for the 20 renown increase. We'll stay at age 40. We're going to go for age 40 here, and then we're just going to be choosing some random symbol here or there, because I'm not really going to have any real clue about what to do. But yeah, you could see that there's a pretty significant amount of choice here. You can pretty much go with whatever you'd like. And we are going to be playing with the Bear-Chilled clan once again. I know, it's not particularly accurate to the setting, but I didn't prepare a name ahead of schedule, so yeah. We're going to play as Bruce as well, because he is actually our shall we say, Japanese mod name person. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with that. And he's going to be playing with the Shogun difficulty. I was kind of wondering about the auto allocate. Do I want? No, I don't want the auto allocation. I think we'll leave that off. Now, of course, no total conversion would be complete without an amazing map, a very expansive looking map, and this is no different. This is absolutely amazing. Look at this. Look at how crazy this is. And they even have a work in progress area up there, which is not yet implemented, but I am very much looking forward to seeing what's going on over there. Anyway, otherwise, apart from the massive amounts of helmets, we also do have a 5 legendary polearms that you can acquire as well. I am not entirely sure how to get them, but I suppose we'll find out in due time. Now, what we're also going to be getting is we're going to be recruiting some people, of course, but we're also going to be getting a pretty amazing experience here due to some of the other mods that I have decided to install in this series. And they are most notably InjuriesAndDiseases as well as BetterExecutions. Now, I've never played with either of these mods before. I think I played with BetterExecutions maybe once. But, yeah, very, very long time ago. So, I don't really have that much experience with it. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a huge amount of fun because it means that the AI can execute us. Yes. And that's going to be very, very interesting. And they can also execute other AI as well. So I'm very much looking forward to it. We've got 14 people. Do we want to go in for a do we want to go in for a little fight? Do we want to go in for a little fight? Maybe we do. Now I am going to be increasing my medicine skill. I'm also going to be increasing my polearm skill. Going to be increasing my athletics skill, and then we'll probably do intelligence here all the way. I just want to get as much intelligence as possible. I kind of want to get steward skill too. I kind of want to get charm skill as well. I feel like all of this would be very, very useful for us. Let's get a point of leadership too. And I think we're good. There you go. All right. I think that's pretty nice. And now let's have a look at the suspicious merchant quest. I have no idea what this guy is all about. What is he going to ask me? A group outside the city have been reported selling goods at extremely low prices. Their prices are so low that no one is buying my goods, and many of the merchants here are suffering. Okay, the group showed up a few weeks ago. They've been selling goods for far cheaper than any reasonable merchant could have acquired them for. Okay, so in other words, back of the truck. It's falling off the back of the truck, I guess. Proverbially. Oh, wow, okay. Well, this is a problem. How many days do I have to complete this? Oh, hello. Are you going to actually fight me? No, I don't think they are. Okay, that's good. Whew, that would have been a bit uncomfortable, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would have been very, very uncomfortable if they had fought me right there. Okay, I can only hope that maybe we're not going to fail the quest. Let's have a look. 13 days. Okay, 13 days. Let's hope they don't move. I'm hopeful that they won't move, and then we can just basically recruit however many people we want here, and then we'll go back. Hopefully we can go back now. I mean, there are so many of them as well, which is actually kind of harsh. Literally, look at this, 36. And I mean, they are the lowest level of looter, but they're going to be absolutely... They're going to murder us. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this. Let's see what you have. Okay, let's trade. Alright, so am I going to buy all this? No way, right? He's got silk cloth for such a huge amount of money. Okay, yeah, this is all extremely expensive. I'm not going to buy anything, actually, am I? Probably not. These goods are quite cheap. I don't think so, actually. I don't think they're quite cheap, to be honest. Sorry, a good merchant never reveals his secrets. Let's just say our suppliers can't resist our offers. Well, right. I also notice your foodstuff is not being stored properly. It will rot if not sealed. Yeah? You calling me a lousy merchant? I'm not sure you are a merchant. You're dressed and armed more like a bandit. Plus, you're operating outside the city, which is a little suspicious. Look, pal, you can either finish that train of thought, or you can buy some cheap goods and not ask any more questions. What'll it be? Well, these goods are clearly stolen. You're coming with me. All right. Oh, dear. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be a bit of a problem, because first of all, I have a very slow horse, right? I have a very slow horse. I have a, well, let's face it, a very low-level character. Let's hope that we can do something. I don't know whether it will work. But yeah, compiling shaders, you do have to do that before you go into the game, by the way. Highly recommended to put your battle size on maximum for that. 1,000, obviously, put it on maximum, and then you can have a very nice time when you load in. I have to be a little bit careful here. Nice damage immediately. Okay, can we do some more? Nice. Nice. Okay, I need to actually kill these. Let me actually just move these guys back. I need to take 0 damage. I literally need to take as little damage as possible, and that is not an easy feat when you are on a slow-ish horse. Ow. Okay, that guy's dead at least. The question is, can I actually do this? Can I actually do any damage without getting murdered? It is a little bit difficult. And the polearm that I'm using is very slow and very cumbersome. But that is obviously to be expected. We are very low in skill right now. Okay, good damage. I think I can... Can I tell my forces to charge in now? I think so, maybe? Oh, no. I don't think so, actually. Oh, no. Am I dead? No, I'm not dead yet. Almost. One more hit and I'm dead. But that's okay. That's okay. We've done some pretty good damage. I feel like my forces should have this in the bag, hopefully. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. There we go. My forces are... I mean, come on. How can we fail now after I have done so much damage to the enemy? It should be easy enough, right? Should be easy enough. Okay, here we go, here we go. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. There we go. I cannot wait to get my hands on one of those legendary polearms. I am really, really excited about that. Anyway, there you go. We did manage to achieve victory, surprisingly enough, and we got 5.1 renown for it. Very nice. Actually, extremely, extremely good for such an early game battle there. Well, I actually have no idea. What are we gonna... Oh, okay. Well, these guys are pretty terrible, aren't they? Okay, so the question is, what do we want? Well, the crazy cool thing that I really, really love about Shokuho is that there are no shields. So you can actually do some crazy, crazy things with bows and ranged weapons in general, as nothing is going to get blocked, right? So generally going for a whole host of, well, ranged troops is pretty good. Yeah, so the Kinai, as you can see right here, are actually not going to be super, super amazing for us. We might need to go somewhere else to recruit people, because these guys only go to tier 4. I thought that might be an issue, but I wanted our character to have this culture because it is reasonably good. It does give you, a couple more bonuses that I actually quite like. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn these guys into Odachi Samurai. So we'll do Katana there, and we'll make these guys into the Ashigaru, and... Oh, what's the difference between these? It seems like nothing? No, I don't think there is any difference, so that's absolutely fine. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we are... Oh, we're getting so much cash right here. Wow, okay, we're getting so much cash. This is actually insane. Yeah, we're going to be taking absolutely every single thing. Thank you very much. Look at the amount. Look at the costs. This is crazy. Okay. Yeah. Let me just very quickly. Let's just put some stuff on, because we've got loads of gear right here. Absolutely massive amounts of gear. And let me just make sure that we're not missing out on stuff. I mean, this is this is actually not a terrible polearm. It is just a little bit difficult to utilize, at least at the moment. We do 51 piercing damage with it. The question is, do I want to use a one-handed? Well, I think it's probably a good idea that I have one, just in case, but these guys all do basically no damage. They're very, very low in damage. I'm thinking the hatchet. I know it sounds a bit weird for me to use an axe, but yeah, we're going to do something like that. I think that sounds pretty decent. And we're also going to be putting this head armor on there. I don't think we have anything better. No, we don't. Okay, so now we can move on. This is crazy, actually, that we were able to gain so much loot from the first initial quest that we got here. This means that we are going to be able to recruit some amazing troops and maybe even get some better, well, better horse is probably going to be my first deal here. I'd definitely love to do that. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, look at this. Cotton and silk sells for massive amounts. Obviously, technically, if I wanted to, I could go to other towns and we could sell this stuff for more money if we wanted to. But I don't. I don't want to do that. I am literally just going to make the money and then move on as best as I can, because we're going to be moving relatively slowly due to the amount of loot, and I'd like to try to make sure that we are just getting a good deal as it is. Just getting a nice deal here, because look at what we can get. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at these crazy, crazy cool mounts. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to ride one of these just yet. This is riding skill 50, so... let me just see here. I'm looking for really fast speed. There we go. I'm looking for this one. This one? Yeah, this one. That's a timid. Okay, I guess that's fine. I don't really mind too much. And I do need to get some... Oh, we don't have any. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, that's very interesting. So we don't have any sumpter horses here or anything like that. So I'm going to need to find a village or something along those lines, I assume. Something, maybe... that would probably help us out. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at some of this. Ooh, I could even buy... Look at this! I could buy some amazing armor already! Okay, hello. Yes. Do we want to purchase this for 1,800? I think that might be a bit too expensive for my liking. Let's buy the gloves at least, the bracers, whatever they are. Let's get the boots, and we'll get ourselves a nice little hat. There we go. And... what about the boots? Yeah, there we go. These boots are slightly better. And then we'll get... Actually, you know what? Let's get this. Why not? It makes us look absolutely ridiculous, but, you know, it's still kind of decent. I like it. Wow. Okay, this... Oh, no. I'm sorry, Bruce. I'm sorry. This is a crime against fashion. This is an absolute crime right here. Okay, well, whatever the case, he just has to deal with it, unfortunately for him. And we are going to be getting rid of all of that. There we go. And we basically just got a fully equipped guy right here, which I'm very much looking forward to. We could get a Naginata if we want to. That's 54 cutting damage, though. Is that good? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I mean, it's a slashing polearm as well. It's a slashing polearm, so I feel like that's kind of fun. Instead of this, yeah, I think that sounds pretty cool. I could also go for this if I wanted to, but yeah, you could see the difference. Obviously, it's very, well, not so good. Let's just say that. There are shields available, technically shields, you know, quote-unquote shields. They're not actually real shields or anything like that, but they do have the ability to stop projectiles. Now the question is, do I want to purchase a bow? Do I want to use a bow? I think we might want to use a bow at some point, but I'm not going to do that just yet. We got a massive amount of cash, which is really nice. Now we're also going to speak to the guy. So this is wonderful. Did you find out anything about those merchants? Yes, they are selling stolen goods. They attacked me when I confronted them. I defeated them and took them prisoner. I didn't expect you to engage them, let alone defeat them. I'll give you a bonus for dealing with them directly. As promised, here's your reward. 1,000. Look at that. We literally just got 1,000, and our actions have increased the prosperity of the town as well, which is significant. That is pretty cool. Now, the question is, are we going to spec more into charm skill? It could be useful for a variety of reasons. Could be useful. But I'm not sure if we really want to do that just yet. Okay, we're going to be doing damage while mounted, of course, with our polearm. We leveled up twice, apparently. So I'm going to be getting another point into this, another point into medicine, and there we have it. Another point into riding and medicine right there. Okay, so now the question is, this is to deal with looters, right? Yeah, this is to deal with brigands. I am not that convinced that I'll be able to really do anything there. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. Now, here's the thing. I do have... one of the new mods that I have installed is called InjuriesAndDiseases, and this is a part of it. So you can view the health status of pretty much anyone in the entire world, and it will basically tell you whether they're dying of something, pretty much. So if we take a look at the Ashina here, you can take a look at the main clan, you can take a look at the nobles, take a look at these guys, and you can see here that they have no injuries. and they have no diseases just yet, but they will be as time goes on. And the reason why this is extremely important for us is because of the way that the submod has added additional people to the world. So there are a significant amount more NPCs. So as a result of that, the game is a little bit overpopulated. So having a mod that thins them out somewhat is going to be quite fun and interesting, a little bit more dynamic than normal. Anyway, as you see here, Ashikaga Yoshiaki, with the aid of Oda Nobunaga, have declared themselves the rightful shogun of Japan. The armies of the Oda clan march on Kyoto. If they manage to wipe out any resistance in their way, Yoshiaki will become the new shogun. And there it is. Okay, so yeah, otherwise, yeah, there is no task here anymore, but there is a task over here, and let's take a look. Needs help with brigands. Okay, I don't really... No offense, but I don't really want to do that. I'd like to maybe go over... We could go over to Tokai, actually. Maybe Kyosu, we could go over there, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Generally, what I'd like to do, if at all possible, is participate... Oh. Hello. All right. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, right. They're going to die, by the way. Now that we have archers, it is very, very unlikely for any bandits to be able to, well, threaten us in any meaningful fashion. But who knows? I mean, well, we're technically pantsless right now, so maybe they're actually going to... Oh, yeah, look. See, yeah, this is a slashing polearm right here. Slashing polearm, very, very fun to use. Yep, as you can see, very, very nice and smooth, as it were. Nice. The only problem is we're not doing that much damage, but yeah, you can see the amount of damage that we're currently doing with our archers is pretty nice. I kind of feel like maybe I should use this. Yeah, this is better, no? I feel like the piercing weapon is much more fun. Yeah, no, I like the piercing weapon, so me buying that was a little bit of a waste, unfortunately, but I think it's pretty cool. I don't know, I like it anyway, the way it is. 2.8 renown for us right there, and we did get more level ups. Okay, and we're going to be obviously getting these guys into bowmen. We could turn them into people that can use guns if we wanted to, but I don't really see the point in that. Yeah, so we actually did just get a much better one-handed, so that's great too. And I don't think there's anything else for me to take here, but I am going to take all the loot. I mean, let's face it, I'll take all the loot just because we can sell it very, very nicely. And we otherwise will just move on to Kyosu here. We've got a load of bandits here in the area as well, which is actually quite nice. If we did have one of those tasks, we could potentially do that. Yeah, actually, you know what I really need to do? I need to buy a variety of food. That's going to be the most important thing for us here. So, yeah, the Naginata, as you can see, not exactly my favorite at the moment. Maybe I'm just not using it right, or maybe I'm just not going fast enough. I don't know, maybe I need to get a war mount or something like that to really make it, you know, super effective. But, yeah, as it is for me right now, I think we're pretty good as it is. So I don't know whether we really need to go super hard on trying to get... some new weapon or another, but I am very much looking forward to getting the legendary polearms. I have no idea how to get them, by the way. I can assume that maybe we'll be able to get them by executing enemy vassals. Maybe. I know that you can get the special helmets from doing that, so that would be really, really interesting, actually. Because BetterExecutions, you can set it up, you can change the percentage chance of gaining loot from your execution, and I've set it up so that it's 100%, because why wouldn't it be? For me personally, I feel like it would be, so I just decided to make it 100%, but you can obviously decide on what you'd like to do there. If you want it to make it a little bit more punishing or a little bit more unforgiving, then of course you could do that as well. I'm going to wait here for a little bit of time, as you can see, because I do want to actually participate in the tournament if we can. I would love to be able to do that. I'm going to go with about 75%. I don't really want to because for me personally, I'd rather wait until 100%, but I don't want the tournament to end. We also have this woman right here who is actually pretty decent. I'm not sure if we really want to go with any companions yet. The problem with going for companions is that you don't, well, you have a limit, right? You have a limit to the amount of people that you can actually have. And so we need to be a bit choosy, right? We need to be a bit choosy. Otherwise, I guess we could tell her or anyone to leave if we wanted to do that, you know? But I kind of want to be a bit more selective about how things are going in regards to our various people that will eventually join us. There are, as far as I'm aware, many more Wanderers. I think more Wanderers have been added, by the way. So let me actually just have a look. Yes, 27 new unique Wanderers have joined, and some of them I assume are from Mythos, and some of them are from history, and so on and so forth. I don't know. I wouldn't know yet because I haven't seen them yet. So I guess we'll find out sometime soon. Okay, whoa, this is going to be kind of harsh. Okay. Oh dear. Oh no. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. No. Oh, actually killed one. Nice. Okay, wow. I'm actually really surprised. I thought we were dead there. I thought we were 100% dead there because they had a 2 versus 1 situation. So the question is, can I... Oh, hello. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm actually really pleased about that. Okay, we're actually getting some pretty nice skills as well. Not too bad. And we can now move on. Oh, I'm not a big fan. Oh, no. This is bad. Oh, maybe we can do something here. 4 damage? Really? 4 damage? Come on, Bruce. You can do much better than that, sir. Maybe not, actually. No, maybe not. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Now we just need to do something here. Oh, no. Okay, that was not so good. And there we go. All right. Not too bad. And we are in the final round. Let's do it. We've got bows. Okay. Oh, that's fun, actually. You know what? Bows are pretty fun. I should probably do that, to be honest. I don't think in the previous series of Shokuho, I don't think I got a bow. I think I was using a gun. And it was fun, you know, don't get me wrong, it was fun. But I do think the faster fire rate of a bow might be really enjoyable. I don't know. It feels like that to me, at least. Okay, well, we don't have any level ups there or anything, of course. And... okay. I just got something that's worth 50,000. Really? Okay, I'm gonna wear it. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This is kind of insane. It's a lordly hat as well. Really? Do I want to use it or do I want to sell it? No one's gonna be able to give it to me. I mean, no one's gonna be able to give me the money because they all only have like 14, 15,000 or something like that. Oh, look at that. There we go. As you can see, a disease has just come up. Malaria. I'm not sure how historically accurate that is, to be honest, but I mean, let's face it, it is a mod that isn't actually a part of Shokuho, so maybe there are going to be some diseases that are not actually regionally, you know, accurate or anything like that. But yes, anyway, needs rice seeds. You need rice seeds? How many rice? I've got 6? No, 9. I have 9. How many do you need? Let's have a look. You need 30. All right, I'll find the rice. Rice seeds? Or is it just rice? Does he just need rice? Let's have a look. No, he just needs rice. Okay, that's absolutely fine. How many times I'm going to say rice? I don't know. My apologies. My apologies. Okay. Yeah, let me just go into the trade screen here. How much rice do they have? None. Of course. Okay, well, let's have a look. Is there a rice village nearby? I'm seeing iron ore. I'm seeing tea leaves. I'm seeing fish. Chestnut. Yeah, I'm not seeing much rice, unfortunately. Where would rice be, actually? Seeing hardwood. There's rice over there. Oh, okay, that's actually not even far away. That's pretty cool. Okay, we are going to be attempting to fight some bandits as well if we can. I mean, oh, hello. Yeah, let's fight these looters. I wouldn't mind fighting them. Let me actually just be a bit careful here. I'm going to go with well-built, even though I really prefer going for morning exercise in this particular case. But I'm going to be going for well-built just because it provides our troops with so much more benefit. So we'll go for that. What else do we want here? Veterinary, we'll go for that. Then we need to go for keep at bay, I guess. Actually, no, braced is going to be much better for us, I suppose. And then we could go for swiftness if we wanted to, which would get us that 8% movement speed bonus. I think the 8% movement speed bonus is probably really nice. But again, strong grip, plus 30 two-handed skill to infantry troops in our formation. The question is, are we going to use it? Are we going to be the captain of our troops? Probably not, to be honest. So I'm going to go with what I think will give me, you know, the strongest benefit at least. And now the question is, what do I want to do? Well, I want to go for some more steward skill, I suppose. Let's get 7 in intelligence right there. And there we have it. Okay, so now the question is, am I going to even be able to achieve victory against these guys if they try to... yeah, they are ganging up on me right now. Okay, there's 3 groups. Okay, 4 groups, actually. Wait a minute. The manhunters are actually joining it? Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, we might have a problem, friends. Yes, we might have an issue. Oh, dear. This might be bad news bears for me. Alright, let's try it out. My forces are obviously mostly ranged. Nice damage. That is... Ooh, the new horse. Yes, I remember. I remember we got a new horse. I'm really pleased. Oh, I am so pleased about that. Oh, that really makes a huge difference. Let's try and kill these samurai hunters if we can. They are ranged. Nice. There we go. That is what we like to see. Can we do some more? Yes, there we go. All right, we need more. We need more than that. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, so much damage. So much damage. We really need to do that. Otherwise, we will be dead. Nice. Nice. There we go. Yes, my own forces are now starting to come in. They're now starting to do the damage. They're starting to unload. And hopefully be rather accurate. Okay, bear in mind, I can actually die just from dying in combat as well, so... there is also that, you know. I do need to be a little bit aware of it. Even though the chance is relatively low, it is still a chance. Whoa, that guy's got a gun. Okay, yeah, I probably should have killed him first. Nice. Good damage. I feel like we are completely fine now. Yep, that is it. They are fleeing. Okay, there we go. We got 6.3 renown. We're actually power leveling our clan tier right now. Usually I would not be getting this much because we're getting ourselves into we're getting ourselves into some messy situations. Okay, so let's just go with this. I do need to actually think about... Oh, wow. Okay, this is really nice. Yeah, I do actually need to think about swapping our troops for slightly better troops when we get to Tokai territory, if we're actually going to be going over there at some point. I mean, I would actually like to go over there. But yeah. It depends. It depends on when we're going to. Yes, it depends on when we're going to do that, because I am getting a little bit stuck doing all the fun activities that we've so far done. You know, tournament, tasks, so on and so forth. And obviously the bandits. Alright, so, where was I going again? Oh yeah, I was going for rice, wasn't I? So I was going to Kunitomo over there. Shall I say, not Moto, Tomo. Yes, there we are. But yeah, we are otherwise going to take a look and see... Whoa, that is a massive amount of people in that hideout there. If I got a quest to clear the hideout, I wouldn't be adverse to trying it out, you know? I think that would be quite fun. Okay, so the question is, I should go over to Odani because this is going to literally be over encumbering me way too much. So we're going to have to do something here. Okay, I'm going to lock this helmet just because I'm not sure whether I'm going to be keeping it or not. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to take this off. I'm not going to use that anymore. The thrusting weapon is just way too good in my opinion. And we're also going to be selling absolutely every single thing here apart from, well, as you might expect, apart from the wonderful things. Yes. The wonderful food that we have. There we go. Soy sauce is food as well, but 284. How can I say no to that, right? And we're getting 5,000. Look at that. We're getting 5,000. And indeed, I can actually buy rice for a much better price here. If you'll excuse the rhyme. And, oh, some to horses. Thank you very much. Yes, I will definitely be taking a whole bunch of you. Yes. We'll take some of the other horses as well, just to speed them up somewhat as well. And otherwise, that is it. There we go. You have enough rice to complete the quest. Return to Nagono. And that's exactly what we will do. Yes. Okay, yeah, be careful. I do have to be a little bit careful. I don't really want to get ourselves in a situation where I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I'm in this really bad... What? It's cancelled? Why did they cancel the quest? Is raided. Oh. I see. They got themselves raided. Okay, well, the question is, was there a rice area, village, supplier, whatever, closer than where I went? Because I don't think so. I mean, this is actually a rice village, technically. It's supposed to be a rice village. Let me go over to Okazaki here and actually just have a look. Because I'm a little bit curious. Yeah, rice is actually available here. So technically, if I wanted to buy rice, I should have come here. Well, I guess you live and learn, eh? You live and learn. That's just how it goes sometimes. Let's just sell some of our prisoners as well. There isn't a tournament going on here. I would like, if at all possible, to do this quest. The Suspicious Merchant quest. That would be the most agreeable. Thank you. Okay, let me have a look here. What else can I do? Yes, there we are. Okay, so obviously there's the Suspicious Merchants party. Once again, we will hopefully achieve victory. Yeah, we'll go for nomadic traditions, I suppose. That's going to get me a little bit more speed. Go for more steward skill. What else do we want? Should I actually spec into bows? Am I going to use a bow? You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a huge amount of fun to actually do that, so why not? Let's go in here versus these guys. Let's have a look. Let's see what you have to trade. Okay, so you got a bunch of stuff. This cotton cloth is insanely expensive, as you can see. These goods are quite cheap. Not really, actually. These goods are clearly stolen. You're coming with me to answer for your crimes. Not without a fight, I'm not, he says. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so just bear in mind, obviously, I am only at 50% HP, but I can die very, very easily. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're wearing a really, really good helmet. I mean, obviously, that's the only thing that we're really... well, I mean, technically, our torso armor is not even bad, right? Our torso armor is actually pretty good right now, so I'm not, you know, kind of... well, I mean, it's not the best armor, obviously, but it's also definitely far away from being the worst. So I think that's going to be all right. Right? Right? I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to tell my forces to charge in. I'm just going to leave them where they currently are. And we should have a reasonably good time here. As you can tell, really not going too badly. Nice. Yeah, that's it. That is definitely all she wrote. They are completely 100% running away. And that's it. There you go. Very nice and simple. And we got 4.4 renown. 4.4 renown for it. Yes, give me more of that. Thank you very much. Are we the next clan tier, by the way? I'm actually not too sure. We did get a massive amount of loot. And the loot is going to sell for so much. And we are right next to Okazaki here. Actually, you know what? Where is... Oh, Adani's all the way over there. Oh, okay. No, this is good. This is good, as you can see. I mean, obviously, the price depreciates really, really quickly. But as I said, I kind of don't really care that much. Because ideally, what we're going to do is literally just sell every single thing here, gain massive amounts of money, and then just move on. And that's pretty much it. You know, I don't really want to get stuck running around with a whole bunch of goods in my inventory, and then literally just have bandits on me 100% of the time. So I'm perfectly happy to just literally sell everything for 6,700. I mean, look at how much cash we just gained. It's a very, very nice sum. So why not? They're selling stolen goods, yes. And there you go, 1,000, another 1,000 for us right there. And we're now at 20,000 in cash. And, you know, to be honest, I am once again having a whale of a time in Shokuho. And this is indeed the submod Dreams of Legends. And if you'd like to see more, by all means, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, you can check out the mods in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.